All right, I'm Chris Avena with American Outdoor News, and today's guest you might have seen on Reacher, you might have seen her on an episode of Law and Order, you might have even seen her on the Total Gym commercials with Chuck Norris. Please welcome Amanda Lynn Mayhew from That Hunting Girl.
Hi. Literally just walked in the door, running out of the bush to make sure that I make this podcast with you because I was just hunting turkeys.
And you didn't get one because I kept texting you.
That's right. No. No, I just things are going down, but then at the same time I had a prior commitment, so I just kind of like snuck out of the bush. I'll go back later. It's okay. I got a couple more days.
Now you have so many things going on. You just had your banquet, your annual banquet. Um, that you give awards, you welcome your outdoor community. That's a great way to really give back to the people who support you.
It is, and it's a really great way to inspire the next generation, whether that generation being women my age or children, because it's all ages that come to the gala, and if they don't come, their parents are there, and it's just it's an excellent way to inspire and recognize new people in the outdoors and how to get into the outdoors, not just people that have been there for a long time.
Yep, and they bring family and they see uh, their friends or relatives receiving an award, and that inspires them. Hey, I want to do that.
That's right. And then they get out there and they kick butt. Can I say that? All year just so that
Say
they
anything you want.
so that they can so they can just show people how, sorry, I had to turn the volume up, I couldn't hear you. Just to show people that, you know what, anybody can do this, and it doesn't matter if you have a mobility issue or if you're struggling with anything. And it's just it's a great night to celebrate everybody in the outdoors, no matter what level.
Yep, yep. I've been doing it for a long time as well, and I just love having a room full of like-minded individuals, and you know, talking about your hunts and swapping lies, and because we all embellish a little bit.
I swear it was this big.
Now,
Yeah.
what inspired you to get into the outdoor industry? I mean, it's not a common field for women to jump into.
So the way I was raised was I didn't even know that it was a gender thing. So my grandmother hunted, my mom didn't hunt, but she liked being in the outdoors. But my dad's always taken me out hunting and shooting guns and all those things. And it was natural. And when I was growing up, and even in my like teens and early 20s, I would go for a ride in the bush and I just ask my friends, hey, do you want to come for a ride? And it was just a natural path. And so I've always, like, so funny. I was on my YouTube channel this morning cleaning things up, and it goes all the way back to before I even started TV, where I'm like interviewing my friends and, you know,
Wow.
just video recording different adventures in the outdoors and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember doing all of this stuff. But it was just a natural progression. And when social media came about, that's when I was more into like the fitness side of things and bodybuilding, and where Chuck Norris came into play. And I was always putting my adventures on social media. So everyone started kind of paying attention, like, okay, she's working out and she's a fitness model and all this stuff, but she's going in the bush and she's hunting and she's by herself. So then Wild TV, which was the only network at that time, saw what I was doing, and they had a pilot and they wanted me involved to showcase women in the outdoors. So I went for it. And ever since then, it's just been
And it's been a hell of a ride, and you've expanded out. You do other acting as well as your TV show, which is more reality show. It's no acting.
Yeah, it's so different to, grab your camera and head out into the bush and just capture with whatever you capture. Like, you don't know, it's so unpredictable. But then when you go on set for like Law and Order or Reacher or any of those shows, this is your director, this is your costume, this is the scene. We're going to rehearse, 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 rehearse. We're going to shoot. You go home. Bye.
Thanks again. See you next episode.
Yeah, so both of them are really awesome because in one aspect I get to control my production and my editing and how the story unfolds on Sportsman Channel or whatever platform it plays on. But in the other side, I just get to show up, have fun with the guns and the crew, and then go home and not think about it until it airs. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Has your show, your outdoor show, That Hunting Girl, has that led you into regular television?
I don't know if the show itself has, but the knowledge and the ability that I have revolving around firearms has definitely, and maybe the show helped back that up with televising range days and such, but I think mostly it's my knowledge in firearms.
It legitimized what you do.
Right. Because, to be
So,
honest with you, so when I first got a hold of an agent 3 years ago saying that I wanted to do this jump, that I wanted to try mainstream television, he was like, why? You have a TV show. And I'm like, it's different. It's just different. So
it's
he
a
didn't,
challenge.
yeah, it is so challenging. Oh, yes.
So, can you share one hunting experience, and it's hard to pinpoint one, that really shaped um, your journey
Yes, I
to where
can.
you are today?
Oh God, probably two. My very first deer ever, and this wasn't televised, this was before TV. My very first deer ever was a 10-point buck, and I shot him with a smooth barrel shotgun at 85 yards, and he scored 140 and made the Monster Whitetail Buck magazine here in Ontario or in Canada. That put me on the map. The other thing that is like very rare is my trip to Africa in 2023 was a bow only trip to Africa, and I harvested all of my plains game animals, 5 of them, with the bow.
That's impressive.
My
That's impressive. That's challenging.
It was, and I practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. And
So
I
you,
every
so
animal
you
was
got the
one.
zebra behind you with your bow.
Actually, my zebra behind me, we were on foot for that zebra for 6 days with the bow, and
Wow.
we couldn't close the gap for less than 50 yards. So, but we tried. We had almost been run over. We like so many things happened in that episode or in that journey. And at the end of the day, it was the last day, and I told Sheldon, I said, I need to go home with my zebra. It's basically the only thing I'm here for. And we went out that morning early. We left the bow at the lodge, grabbed the 375 H&H, busted the herd up first thing in the morning, put the call on. The stallion turned around, ran back 30 yards. I didn't hardly had enough time to get down and shoot, and I could have shot him with the bow, Chris.
Damn. Say, Palmer.
Yeah, but you know what? It is what it is. I like guns too.
Now, getting back to giving back to your community, you hold like a hunting camp, range days. You're constantly involved getting people into the outdoors.
Oh yes, yes. I started range days in 2011, women specific, and a lot of the girls would continue to come back because that was the only time they would be able to shoot bows and guns. And it's pistol, rifle, archery, and shotgun. And sometimes we have some other crazy stuff in there, muzzleloader and cannons and whatnot. But the one girl this time was like, okay, I have all my licenses. I've been to your range day like 4 times. I don't have anyone to take me hunting. And I was like, I'll take you hunting. And then from there, that was 2017, I started the program Take Me Hunting. And it is right at hunt camp. You show up with all the gear that you need. We go over everything that you have. It started with a grouse hunt. So I wanted to know what shotgun you're shooting, what choke you have in it. I want to see you shoot the gun, pick up the shell. I want to see you safe carry. We're going in the bush as a group. Girl in front sees a bird, loads her gun, 1 shell, shoots the bird, goes to the back of the line, and so on and so on. So we started with grouse, And then we've
All
moved
right.
up in the last, I don't know, 6 years. We've done bear, we've done deer, we've done Africa, New Zealand. So it's getting bigger.
That's great. That's great. And it's feeding people's curiosity about something that they never thought they would do. It's a mentorship program.
It is, it is. And the biggest or the proudest part of it, I guess, is that after you take a girl hunting, she has the confidence and the ability to go out and do it herself. And there's so many of the girls that have come through the program that are messaging me the next year, I got my first deer, or and that's an amazing feeling knowing that you had a hand in helping them get out there.
Next step is you got to give a wild game cooking class after the hunt.
No. I have no time. You can come here and I will feed you and you can see what I do, but I'm not teaching it.
I'll send you one of my cookbooks.
Perfect. I do actually have a cookbook, and I think that launched way before TV, but I've never followed up with another one.
Well, you need a wild game one.
Yeah, I have no time.
See, I just put something else on your plate. Now, you do a lot of speaking engagements as well, and you have one coming up in June.
Yes, I do. I do, and I think you're going to be there.
I
Or did
may.
you may?
Yeah, something is coming up that it's either go to Griffin and Howe for the shoot or go lay on a beach in Turks and Caicos.
That's a hard decision.
I think I'm going with the beach.
I need one of those. Yeah, so I have been invited to speak at the Griffin and Howe Sportsman Jamboree on June 6th. I think it's the
Six or
the
seven,
6th,
yeah.
the 6th, yeah. So it's like the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. It's that whole weekend. And that'll be fun. That is something that it's a different kind of show. So, I mean, this year
Yeah.
alone, I've gone to North Carolina and spoke at the Dixie Deer Classic, which is just a big sportsman show.
Huge.
Yeah, I spoke at SCI in Nashville, which again is something different, but it's a big sportsman show. Now, this Griffin and Howe Jamboree is kind of a collaboration of a lot of different things, vendors and 3D archery
Yeah.
competitions, and yeah, a banquet. And I think it's going to be really interesting and fun.
Yeah, after speaking to them yesterday about it, um, I'm kind of jealous that I'm not going to be there. Like, can't you make it the following weekend?
Yes, let's change everything now just for you.
Hey,
Can't you,
you might
can't
not know it, but I'm kind of a big deal.
you, I know you are, but can't you change your vacation?
No, I really can't because I'm going with my son, and takes priority.
I hear ya. Yes.
So, what has been your favorite adventure throughout your adventures?
Oh my God. There's
There's a
so
lot
many.
of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, from sturgeon fishing in the Fraser River of BC to hunting red stag in New Zealand to just being at home in Ontario and hunting with friends and family, hunting in Florida at night with fully automatic with night vision, wild hog. That was fun.
All right.
And I got to make my own gun before I went there. So I hooked up with my buddy Joe Moe from
Well,
Atlas Defense, and I flew down to Louisiana and built a 300 blackout, picked the entire pieces of my gun, built it with Joe,
wow.
and then we drove across the southern states to Florida and met up with a bunch of friends and went hog hunting.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of thermal did you use?
Well, I don't know.
One that worked.
Yeah, it worked. It was crazy because you had your gun up, and if you're looking through your night vision, It was awesome, but as soon as you took your eye off the night vision, you were blind.
Yeah, right. You just see nothing but black outside of that.
Yeah, so you had to walk and keep the gun up while you were hunting, and you had to be aware of what was around your feet and not trip over anything. So it was pretty wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I could see how that's an adventure hunting at night.
Something different.
So, in all of your shows, what message do you try to convey to your, not just your viewers, to your woman viewers as well?
You can do anything. If you want to do it, you can do it. Nothing should stop you. There's always a way. Like I said, mobility is a big deal. A lot of people can't get around on foot, whether it's just like shortness of breath, they have, maybe pins in their knees or ankles from an accident, or it could be anything. So there's always a way around it. There's always somehow we can get you out there. So, and this year we actually partnered up with CF Moto, and we have the side-by-side, the 6-seater U10 Pro Highlander, which is a pretty cool machine, and it allows me to be able to take those that are having issues to get out there.
Very nice. That's the Chinese manufacturer of ATVs, right?
They're made in China and Mexico, but headquarters is in Montreal.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So what's next for you?
Ooh, so as you can see behind me, I'm going right from turkey to bear hunting. So I'm doing a bear hunt this weekend with the bow, just a couple hours north of here. And then I come back from that, and then I'm in New Jersey. And then it starts like all over again in August. The biggest trip I have going on this year is I'm going to Spain.
Nice.
Yes.
What are you going to take down there? I know they have quite a bit.
Gritos ibex with the bow.
All right. You going for your slam?
No, just one.
Just one?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, where can everybody find you?
JustHunt.ca encompasses everything that I do, from the clothing lines to the episodes. You can watch all the old episodes, 10 years plus. You can see where I'm streaming on different platforms like Prime and My Outdoors TV. SCI TV is coming up. But JustHunt.ca encompasses everything, all the social media, all like different podcasts that I've been on, journalism, awards, photos, everything.
All right. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to speak to us today. Definitely check out the show, some of the events, the banquets, the galas. Everything that you do is just amazing. I love watching you, and it's been such a great experience getting to know you.
Thank you. You know what? You should come to the gala next year.
I probably will, because you have some great ideas, and I could use them in my banquets as well.
There you go. But it's really not even that far of a drive. Like, I can get to New York in 6 hours from where I go. So, and I think New Jersey is like 7 hours. So yeah, it's not that far.
Okay. Well, I could bring some ideas to your events as well.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you at the next event.
Of course, and have fun on your vacation, and I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too. I was only going to New Jersey to see you.
Okay. All right.
See you again.
Okay. Bye.
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a non-profit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.